All right, and here we go. 56 turns for Zimbabwe. That's pretty far. Pretty far away. He still has archers. These military scores are pretty scary. Let's see. What? Zygmunt, thank you. Now I'm rich. Go treat myself to a fancy dinner, a new car, or something. Some booty. You know how we do it. Thanks. Thank you so much, Zygmunt. I appreciate it, man. Did I get a glass of bourbon? No, I didn't. I just got I got my boring lunch. All right, so let's see who's friends with who. My face gets orange. Nice. Nice arrow. And thank you so much, Zygmunt. Thanks for the support, dude. All right, so he's friends with Teddy. They are not friends. I don't really want to declare friendship and bum either of them out. Like, I think I'd rather just let this relationship ride. If we're going to be friends with anybody, I think it's Spain. So I think we won't declare friends. Those relationships are a little bit nuanced. And Wilson, thanks for the follow. Did I just follow myself? Is that my alter ego following me? Thanks so much, Wilson. I do appreciate it.
My man.
And Life is a meme follow too. Thanks, you guys. There's one right on top of the other. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying your day. More trade routes. That's always good. Couple charges here. We could chop that and make a mine. It's a good use of theirs, and then they could get going on their buildings. No chops left here. We could buy that forest if we wanted to chop. And that one. Actually, I do have a couple chops for Zimbabwe if we want them. I don't know if we want them. I think we'll just trust in it. Hey, white player, how'd Spain go? We went to space, which is what we're doing here as well. So we won. How are you? How was your weekend? You said you were doing stuff. Spain does have a big-ass military. It could come after me. That's true. I mean, it is a little concerning, especially with this going on. Zygmunt sells the booty. Sewer time? Trader time first. Trader, sewer, and then we'll get some of our crouching tigers so that we can get our achievement. Oh, the research labs are going to kick in first. Speaking of which, we can finally advance. Come on, Charles Darwin. Let's have a different religion. Yeah, what is our religion? We have like nothing. We're slightly Buddhist, thanks to Japan. Yeah, gifted us wonders like the Colosseum. No, we built that ourselves, but it's a really, really good Colosseum. It's affecting a ton of our cities. But we did lose out on a very, very nice Petra. I mean, these desert tiles are already fine. So, unfortunately... he moved there. That's annoying. Yeah, the Petra hurt. We'd be significantly ahead if we would have gotten it. This would be such a good city. Mods am I using? It's just CQUI. It's just a UI mod. No gameplay. Train a great general. Those things are not going to happen. Okay, research labs, we want to get started everywhere and start getting out of control with our science. So let's go up to radio before we advance. That could get boosted, but not soon enough. 14 turns. Yeah, no problem. No problem, life is mean. Yeah, let's get research labs. So as soon as you're done with this, give me science. Full great science. After your factory, get me science. Guess we're gonna delay that idea. Probably even first. And you're already doing it. Perfect. You have a campus. Oh, I want you to finish that Forbidden City. Come on. Come on now, one. Anything boostable? Probably not. 13. Yeah, we'd have to run the housing. Which you might want to do. Our amenities are pretty sick without the yeah, we are more than good. So running that is probably redundant. So let's change this and probably grab the housing, either the housing or the production. Oh, and rationalism. Holy crap. Let's trade that. We've had that for a while. That's a bit of a derp. And then either money. This is worth a lot. This allows our cities to keep growing, though. I'm searching for a natural wonder with Darwin. We only have the one. So I was hoping he would find us something better. So urbanization is up next. Yeah, now these cities can keep growing. We can get them neighborhoods, and then they can switch out of that. Yeah, you're not going to get much of anything else. So let's just chop. My favorite natural wonder out of prettiness. Yeah, that's true. Life is mean, but I want my cities to grow until we can replace the till we can actually build the neighborhoods. Because otherwise, you build them and then they have to grow. But I can use this time now with better growth, to have actually have more citizens to go into the neighborhoods. So that's my logic, anyways. Yeah, I mean there are a bunch of good ones to get there. So I think I'm going to use this guy defensively. Because there's not a lot that I want to go and do. I mean, we could steal tech boosts. Synthetic materials. Yeah. All right. Let's go see if we can spy on Russia. I hear that's a thing. And then I need to boost Zimbabwe as much as possible here. It is well guarded. That is a well guarded goody hut. Can grab it, but we might lose. Oh, no, we can't grab it. Yeah, it's not worth it losing our scout over. Too many barbs. Builder for Wonder City? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we do need one. That and traders. I might as well buy it then. Help them. Hey, Kagan, how you? What's going on, man? Yeah, he's kind of running around with knights. God, I wonder if we do want to declare friendship with him. I mean, why else is he... Like, unless he's going to take the city-state.
You will walk the earth with your eyes turned skywards. For there you have been, and there you will long to return.
Do we want to be friends with Spain? I could send him trade routes. I mean, he does like us at the moment, but I'm just really afraid of that surprise war. We're also going to deliver on that settling promise. At least, unless he counted this as near him. Let's try it. Defending Spain, what could go wrong? Weekend's better than school? Accurate. That's very accurate. Same idea. I'm going to send our... That's why we should friend him. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, then he can't declare, I know. That is true, Wilson. So they have denounced each other. He is friends with Teddy, though. He's at war with Peter. I don't care about his relationship there. Yeah, let's see. Let's do that. I mean, and then we can also do this for exploration. Ooh. It's pretty nice. Not really an ideal spot for Mr. Darwin yet. Imagine the pain if great people could be captured. Yes. Very true, dude. I mean, you just wouldn't do what I'm doing. Yeah. Don't know if that was smart or not. What does Darwin do after he retired? Darwin settle the natural wonder. Darwin gives you science for adjacent natural wonders. Settle it and buy all the tiles. Settle here. I mean, it's not a bad little city. Border growth would be nutso. I wouldn't really be able to defend this city, though. If we settled there, you could get a really good campus. Where's your food come from? Nowhere. You out of here? See ya, Cry. Enjoy Krakow. Enjoy your vacay, dude. For real, enjoy Poland. When are you coming back? Guess this turns into a... No, because of that.
It is not the mountain we
There we go.
but ourselves.
There we go. Much better. 7 turns left on Forbidden City. That is actually one that I'm worried about losing. So we could take the 3 production. I think I'm just going to go back here. So there? Where is it? Are you part of it? You are part of it, right? No, that's just a mountain. Alright, so we gotta go around the corner. I should have looked at the double faith tile. That's okay. As soon as we're done with Roar, we can start the spaceship factory. Sure. Oops. 160, 170. Or was it 270? No. So 175. 170 it is. You got it, boss. There you go. Enjoy it. Gotta head out too. Send out mass emails from your boss's computer. All right. See you later, Zygmunt. Take it easy, man. Thanks again for the donation. Appreciate it, dude. Peter got Broadway. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, let's just go to that mine. Could settle both the wonders. It's a nice Mount Everest. So I think that's as good as you can get with Mount Everest is a double. So I think it's appropriate to go ahead and get it. It's going to give us a bunch of science, probably get us through radio and almost all the way to rocketry. Well, not all the way, but part of the way.
It is arguable whether the human race have been gainers by the march of science beyond the
Radio, and then just got us there. Ooh, an aluminum. Nice. Okay. Would have been such a good Petra. There's oil there too. So much walking with him for crappy bonus. You got an extra 500 science. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like 2 turns worth of science. Well worth it. Do they have all the mines? Yes. That's better. That's better. Only a 2-tile wonder. I mean, how many more wonders do you think there are? He also explored a bunch. Darwin likes to explore. It's one of his favorite things to do. Oh, right, because we get the extra gold. Wait, what? Oh, you get an extra gold for passing through your commercial hub? I've never noticed that. All right, I'm going to take the 3 production. Three turns. I think you're better off helping with Zimbabwe. I don't know. I mean, that's what it said. I've never known or seen that before. No idea. I almost think that can't be true, but why was there an extra gold on that route? It said for your trading posts along the way. Oh, maybe for passing through Buenos Aires? Uh-oh, people are stealing boosts to chemistry.
It's the Industrial Revolution and the growth of urban concentrations that led to a sense of anonymity.
All right. Come on, suffrage. Let's get our women out there, get them to vote. Awesome. Universities provide for science. This is a really good one. That is a really bad one. Did someone just straight up faith buy a great merchant? Oh, no, that's just the next one in line. I was like, what? Nice. And we're going to get all the great engineers. Oh, we got one. Okay. All but one great engineer. So this was one you want to use right away for the hard boost in science. +1 for trading posts along the path. Yeah, so we have a trading post here, so we get an extra gold for it. Huh. Okay. Who knew? I guess that's something to think about when you're planning trade routes. I don't know that you'd ever do anything differently, but... Getting laggy. I'm getting a little bit laggy. No envoys available. Learn something new in this game every day. What's up, Aesir? How you doing? Synthetic materials.
The whole palace complex
Nice.
is built along a central axis, the axis of the world. Everything in the 4 directions suspend from this central point, represented by these palaces.
You're pretty new to this. Come say hi. Did you do good? You did good. You did good, Aesir. You done good, kid. Like when you play with 24 civs on the largest Earth. That sounds masochistic. All right, so we get a free wildcard slot. That is one of my absolute favorites to grab. Let's. I think we're gonna run Craftsman. Do we want to run Craftsman or just Triangular Trade? Oh, let's run that. Wait, is this Industrial Era? I don't think it is.
My man.
Actually, Volpine totally read actually Vampire. I'm going to think of you as a vampire from now on. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, it is Industrial Era. No, it's not. Yeah, it's just Renaissance. So it would have only helped with Rare Valley. But we should get that anyways. Yeah, I'm running. I like the housing. I like the housing at the moment. And I think we're still insanely happy, are we not? We're still ecstatic. We could add in extra happiness for the production and stuff, but I don't know. As long as we're ecstatic in the important cities, we're not ecstatic in our capital. We could add in production that way. Actually vampire. As opposed to hypothetically a vampire. Alright, science, sewer, and... Oh, you dickhole. Damn it, Spain. That's where my industrial zone is supposed to go. Look at how good it would have been. See, I should have bought more tiles. Feels bad. All right, well, I think I am going to do this. It's worth 5% production. And better growth. And since we're running both those policies, I think it makes sense. All right, let's trade. He had a lot of stuff for us last time. Are you still willing to give me trades? You are. Aren't you a nice guy, Gandhi? Getting a lot from trade routes. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Do I know how to set up a full AI game? Mm-mm. Why would you want to? To watch them be stupid with each other? 3 turns on Spaceport, 3 turns on Ruhr Valley, 3 turns on Ruhr Valley. Space is completely doable. And let's go ahead to our capital since we have spaceship parts to build. You want to set up an all AI civ on a true location Earth map. For the memes. I do respect it for the memes. Do not lose out on that. Do not lose out on that. 1 turn to go. Atomic era. That means we can do our rocketry action. So first thing you do is go up to satellites so that we can have mechanized infantry. Slightly better than the crossbowmen we have. Triggers computers and lets you build 1 more district than population limit allows. I mean, where are we likely to do that? That's kind of a non-factor right now. Like, it's completely a non-factor. So we're just doing this for computers? Alright, I'm just going to do it in the cap then. No, because the cap's literally just going to be building spaceship parts the rest of the game, so that's dumb. Let's not do that. Fine. Go to Osaka. Osaka. Chen? No, because they can build 3 districts. We only have 1 there. And everybody else can build their next district already, thanks to the housing. And I do want the food, since we are running the housing. Let's do this. Should also get some farms in the cap. Probably put the
The industrial heart of Germany practically stopped beating. Hardly anyone worked. Hardly anything ran. The population of the Ruhr area had to be supported by the rest of the country.
Yay. All right. Perfect 25 turn spaceport. How broken is Montezuma that he can do that in 5 turns? I'm going to leave all this open for farming triangles, and I'm just going to put it over here. This doesn't actually boost it. I could put it over here. What's the difference? Really isn't one. So 89 production, it's pretty good. $19 turns on Zimbabwe. I hope we get that just because it's like the AI usually isn't smart enough to plan the locations. It has to be just, they have to stumble into it. I mean, I suppose we could look. We could look for rivers.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed.
Actually, you know what we could do?
If you read the newspaper, you're missing.
No, nobody has, we're not going to miss that at all. Because nobody else is even getting great merchant points. So nobody has commercial hubs in this game. So we're completely safe on Zimbabwe, I believe. Should have changed that a while ago. Whoops. Most of our trade routes are about to become internal because of spaceship parts, but we do need science still. Time for your PC to die. Uh-oh. Did you figure it out? Did you figure out how to set up your Mimi game? No. Everybody hates Peter. He's not even bugging anybody. He's on his own continent. How are you going to war with him? That's actually a pretty sweet Peter start. You figured it out. Nice. Post it in the Discord. I can't believe we're working that tile. It's funny. All right. I think more important than anything is our achievement. Even though they need housing. We probably need some builders. All right. We'll wait on the achievement. God damn it. Get your sewer. We'll play better. We'll do things right. Stockholm's in the game. Are you kidding? No wonder America's out of control. This is probably my favorite place to be next to. How does America suck at things? It's a deep question. 7 writer points per turn. 36 scientist points. 10 merchant. 17 engineer. That is a good one. Hey, your hometown. Nice. Well, I'm a fan of your hometown. That sounds great. So you could also do this. Hit the travel. And just see if anybody has commercial hubs. And I think it's just us. Yeah. They were like, nah. No commerce. No commerce needed. All right. Plastics? Is that what we want? Where is plastics? Oh yeah, plastics is good. Sure. Steal me plastics. Go spy, go. Favorite wonder? Natural or in-game? In-game, Coliseum, Ruhr Valley, Zimbabwe. So the ones that we have slash getting. 60 city-states? You have to have like a supercomputer to run this. But yeah, Chaos, the Venetian Arsenal is amazing if you're doing a naval game or any kind of domination. So I don't have enough envoys to make a difference. I could do Stockholm. I don't really want to split them up now. Let's get some extra production in our capital. What else? What else is really good as far as wonders? Yeah, I really think the Colosseum carried this game for us. So you gotta be willing to give me more than that. Sure. Because, I mean, we've had extra growth and production, like, all game from ecstatic cities. So, extra 10% non-food yields. So good. All right, you are done. Yeah, again, I'm not really worried about losing that. We do want them to have a lot of our trade routes, but the capital needs to get to better production. Because we could already be building the Earth satellite and moon landing and habitation. I used to build 2 spaceports. I don't think that's necessary anymore. Oh dear. We got a pikeman to deal with. Get them to as much production as possible. Military.exe has not been found. Uh-oh. All right, so do we have to have improved bonus resources? We need to look at this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got all 5 here for Zimbabwe. But I'm going to improve that rice just in case it needs to be improved. I don't think it does, but it's possible. Spain coming to settle. It's pretty annoying. Can't do anything right now, though. Did you get your research lab already? Yeah. All right, so science is starting to completely skyrocket. It's funny that when you finally get to the point where your science is good, it's like the end of the game. Because the AI has had an advantage the entire time. Why do I have it pinned in the lake and not the sea? It's a good question. For the adjacency bonus, to give us 1 more science. But I'm probably not even going to ever get it. We like to district plan a lot, so that's the only reason I put it there. 1 science at this point does not make a lick of difference. So sewer, bank, and then we're going to have to start getting some neighborhoods. We build neighborhoods now? Yes. Capital's still good. You guys, I think I'd rather have you build a neighborhood. Get that +5 housing. You guys are good. More spies. Let's get another builder. And then let's start getting our achievement done. I don't think your unique unit ever gets obsoleted, but... Nice. Got these ones resetting. And at this point, we could probably just let the game be pretty. Oh, he got it. I feel like he's gonna settle. Here you go, dude. You can have those tiles. Have fun. We're always going to want those. So that is a farm triangle. Very nice. Ooh. Get down there. Stuff to do. Tiles to improve. Did you miss the last hour? We got nuked by Gandhi. No, we didn't. Not much. I mean, we're teching up. We got Ruhr Valley. We're getting Zimbabwe. Spain's being annoying. They have a huge army. He's probably wants revenge from the Pericles game. That's what I think's going on here. Let's get a few builders. A few builders sounds good. Teddy and Peter again. Everybody hates Russia. Real intimidating. He does. He actually has a better military score than us. I wonder if we should be worried. It's pretty silly. I think that one we're done with. Yeah, I wonder if we should build like a... well, we can probably save up and buy a mechanized infantry. 2,000, we'll have that soon enough. One mechanized infantry just completely rolls over him. So, probably don't need to be too worried. Yeah, we did get some of these cities pretty late, like especially here. We should have gone here much, much earlier in this game. Colonial war against Tojo. It's not a bad idea. Let's do it. Screw space. Let's just destroy people's faces. So we should be firmly in the science lead, I believe. Yep. Do we get it? Ooh, more trade routes. Speaking of. Agent killed. You don't really need spies when you're so far ahead, though. Kind of want to put... It's going to be a while before we have that. I was thinking about putting lumber mills here, but... probably not necessary. The mod isn't working? Uh-oh. We're not really going to have time to build a neighborhood here. So I may wind up buying them a sewer. All right, so you've got a good harbor. Not really sure if these are worth it. But they can't really run anything else that's useful, so... You know what? Just go down there. Can always do this later. Wait, that said I could build the great... Oh, it is on the edge. Never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to me. It's fine. All right. And again, I'm not worried about losing out on this. Although I do want them to have a lot of my trade routes because these are going to be worth a lot of money. So we'll leave them with several. At least to the city-states. Ha, he went away. Now where are you going? Where can you settle? Where can you settle? No, I'm not paying you. So he's coming down here. I have to buy more tiles. Yes. Sure. Really? You're gonna fight them? God, Spain, you're so annoying.
Governments need enemies. If they do not have a real enemy, they will invent one in order to mobilize us.
Too real, quote. Too real. Camping on the hill. It's probably a good idea. Since we lost our sweet, sweet industrial, excuse me, industrial zone. Ooh, that's me dying. They need a neighborhood.
The good thing about computers is that they do what you tell them to do. The bad news is that they do what you tell them to do.
That's a new one. So we can be ecstatic again with the whales. Pretty much all the way there. Where's this? They should already be getting the factory bonus. All right, we got one. One, two, three, 4, 5. And I'm going to try to remember, you know what, I'm just going to buy their sewer now. Captured somebody? Nice. Russia mad at me for spying on them when that's what they're doing to me. Too real, game. Too real. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy that. Because they're not going to have time to build a neighborhood. So I'm going to take advantage of Merchant Republic and just buy it now. Wall off the Russians. Yeah, but who's going to pay for it? Make Russia pay for it. All right. So they can have 2 more trade routes. Or 1 more, I guess. The Japanese will pay for it. Build a wall around Russia and make the Japanese pay for it. I like the way you think. That should work fine. Oh, we have open borders with them. That's annoying. Never enough farms. That's true. I'm usually not very good at building farms. All right, let's see what this Zimbabwe is worth. 2 turns. We're back to our triumphant music. Lovely.
Ideas lead to ideology, lead to policies that lead to actions.
So 15 turns till democracy. How many sewers do we have? We're going to have 1, 2. Did you get one? 3. So if we could get a 4th in there. Oh, it'll boost it. Sweet. We're good. So we will boost that. Two. For watching I play, you always ignored the Petra. This weekend you built the city with the Petra. There are 11 hills within range of the city. You also build an industrial zone and Ruhr Valley. Dude. No problem. I'm glad watching me play is helping you improve. That's awesome. That is awesome, Eminem. I appreciate you being here. So I want to say thanks for that. What's the bonus to Petra again? Let me see if I can find it for you.
King Solomon gave the Queen of Sheba all she desired and asked for, besides what he had given her out of his royal bounty. So she turned and went to her own country, she and her servants.
So the Petra gives you 2 food. I'm going to turn on yields. It gives you 2 food, 1 production, and 2 gold for all desert tiles. So it's exceptionally good on hills or anything with an improvement, because you can't do anything with this unless you have a unique tile improvement, like the Great Wall. But yeah, so these become insane. Very, very rich. Super good. If Washington would have moved here, that Petra would be out of this world. Yeah, super good. And we wanted to get it here because we had a wonder, and it also does improve your oases. So like we already have good desert tiles here, and it would have just been like this would have been 4 food, 6 production, and 4 gold. Tile of my life. Hey, I actually got a good Petra City. Yeah, he's not utilizing it though. Like he's... Oh no, that is as good as it gets for him. It's 3 mines. What a janky start. Is that your campus, I hope? This is his capital. How did he get so far ahead with this? Just because he got LA and a good... Yeah, because they got free settlers, and so he got good science because of that. Because his capital is garbage. Like, he needed to go here and get the Petra. Oh, well. If only America had a culture bomb, yeah. That is a pretty stellar Petra. He doesn't know how to mine this, though. They never do. They never mine desert. Makes no sense.
Robotics has been around forever, and it's been the next best thing forever. And it's so exciting and compelling that it's easy to get carried away.
All right, so we are done with the top half of the tech tree. We got to come on down here. That is a lot of text before it because we didn't get into the industrial era at all this game. We avoided all this stuff. So it's going to take a long time to catch back up. We do have some boosted text, which is nice. That never gets boosted. That we could maybe make happen. Probably not, though. No, no. Power plants, yes. That's 2. Do I have a good spot for Big Ben? Good question. They have a commercial hub here, so Big Ben could go here? Although that's a floodplains. Can it go on there? Because, yeah, our Zimbabwe did add in about 80 gold per turn. What are Big Ben's rules? Must be next to a river adjacent to a commercial hub with a bank. I don't know if we can build it on a floodplains. It's the only problem. We have to start running engineers. Engineer points. What's the next one? Oh, this one's so bad. One's so bad. This one we'll use right away. Don't think you can. Boo. So it could go here? Possibly. I would like to buy you a power plant as well. And then, yeah, democracy timing up with spaceport is pretty good. So we did a pretty good job at keeping up with culture this game. It's because we got meritocracy right away. It's such an important civic. Number 3. Yeah, I'll continue to be friends with you. Even though you're bumming me out, Spain, by hanging out on my continent. Am I? Am I far behind in science and culture? That's interesting. It's interesting there, Peter. I mean, I don't have 300 culture per turn. I'll give you that.
The real use of gunpowder is to make all men.
So you've got a largest True Start Earth with 20 civs and a bajillion city-states, and it's taking 25 seconds per turn just to process. That's Mimi. I'll give you that. Mimi AF. Yeah, let's look at the overlap. A little bit weak on their industrial zone. Don't have any. That's really good. So power plant.
Rocks in my path, I keep them all.
Well, I don't know.
With them, I shall build my castle.
Watch out for the Russian culture victory. I don't think that's doable. Seems to be really, really hard on deity. But I will gladly check in on that. Actually, check in on religion. So we're good. Yeah, 75 of 225. I mean, that's actually, he could have a sneaky culture victory. That is true. Keeps getting attacked though, so that's good for us. 25 tiles with gems, dude. You got to take a picture of that.
My man.
Salt Dog 218, thanks for the follow. What's going on? How are you today? Louis says, hey, I've been watching this lots, and I'm really interested in the game, but I feel like the learning curve will be hard to handle. Any advice? Watch what we're doing. Watch a dude named Quill18. He's got some YouTube videos, and basically the way to learn this game is watch people and mimic what they do, and then until you get kind of like the hang of it. And then you kind of become a better player that way. So there is a pretty steep learning curve, but there are 8 different difficulty settings, so you can play on one that you will not feel overwhelmed on. And then you can just kind of play to have fun, and then as you get better and want more of a challenge, you can ramp that up. So I would recommend it still. I mean, yes, there's a learning curve, but would I recommend Civ 5 or 6? Definitely 6. Definitely 6. Yeah, no problem, Louis. Yeah, we've got a YouTube, so if you want to look at our other vids. And then Quill18 is amazing. He's a really good teacher. He streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays. But he's got a lot of YouTube vids up too, and he's a great person. He's the one who got me into streaming. Well, not streaming, but making vids. So he is a cool dude and is also a very good teacher. So highly recommended. Is it worth it to get an industrial zone? Civ 5 is really cheap compared to 6. I mean, Civ 5 is amazing too. I played a ton of Civ 5, like a ton of it. So that's not a bad buy either. But I would say in general, I would move on to the new one.
My man.
Don't forget Drew. I don't know who Drew is. Who's Drew? Sorry, I don't mean to not know who somebody is, but I don't know who that is. And thanks for the follow, Louis. Appreciate it. Welcome in. And yeah, dude, if you start it up and have questions and stuff, just ask. My chat's really smart. They can answer a lot of stuff if I don't see it, but usually I see it. And Louis, if you we won't start a new game today, but if you're around at the start of my stream tomorrow, we'll be doing the beginning of a game. So that's usually the most interesting, the most most significant time is kind of setting up your economy early and going after the right techs and civics and stuff. So what's up, the Black Ninja? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. You disabled all the victories but domination. Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts. Chat is smart. I was praising chat. I wasn't specifically praising you. No, you know what you're doing. You know that. Pretty much everybody that watches me knows what they're doing. All right, so democracy time. It's only the year 1300 and we just gave women the right to vote. How progressive are we? Ha! Any chance I can start 30 minutes early so you can see the start? Maybe. Worked so well last time. I don't want to promise anything. See, this is why I need a Twitter. Because I'll feel bad if other people are like, no, I missed the start because you don't usually start this early. Let's take gold. This is interesting. Because we do have an ally. That might help us get our parts done quickly. You're joking to start on time. All right. So new deal, we definitely want to run. And then I think our industrial zone adjacency bonus. And we'll go get communism so we can combine that. So the only things holding us back now are production towards our spaceship parts and researching the rest of the tech that we need. I'm going to run the engineer points as well, I think. So you just want to play to your strengths. I mean, we could get extra gold. Gold's not really a problem. This will help us a little bit more for a little bit longer. These are about obsolete, though. I mean, meritocracy is still a chunk of culture, and if we get... I don't think it'll last long enough to matter. Let's run this for now. Let's go get communism so that we can run whatever the thing that combines the industrial zone. So we want 5-year plan. So let's go get 5-year plan. And then the only other one that really matters would be this, e-commerce. So we get 5 production from international trade routes, but I don't think the game lasts that long. All right, and then I think we're either going to start running science projects or industrial zone projects. They have an industrial zone, so I think I'm going to run those. Really want to not miss out on these late scientists and engineers that matter. This sucks, so I really don't want it. So let's just run industrial zone logistics. We have 2 envoys. Mostly I want these ones. Maybe after class struggle we work our way back in the tree and find ourselves some envoys. You have to start over? No! That's the worst. Life is a meme.
Is to attack a city. Siege of a city.
Rip is right. R.I.P. in peace, my friends. All right, and then same thing here. Let's just run the industrial zone logistics. Make sure we start getting our engineers. We want to accelerate that, since we should be doing well otherwise. We could buy sciencey stuff here, but I think I want to buy their power plant as soon as we can. That's like 2 turns away, I think. So, I don't know, build sewer. I mean, the science is nice still. And there's no point in running the grants. So yeah, let's just build some science. We can kiss that. It's too late to build new districts and have it matter. All right, one more crouching tiger. Let's get it. Incoming achievement.
Ваши люди жаждут познания и красоты, но вы гнушаетесь наукой и искусством. От чего же?
Such an interesting color combination that he's wearing.
Let's get on our knees and pray. I don't know to whom. Is there a patron saint of ballistics yet?
Yeah, same thing. Let's just get our engineers. They have no growth whatsoever. Cool, cool. Meme game, you will be remembered. 2017 to 2017. You want your spy back, really? He is willing to pay. I will let you pay. Perfect. There you go, Buster Brown.
However beautiful the strategy, you should occasionally look at the results.
All right, you hang out there. No! It switched to a field cannon. Fuck. Why did we get field cannon tech? It obsoleted our crouching tiger. No achievement for us. God damn it. Ah, that's the worst. I am, how you say, sad. Jeez, look at that road tile. Whee. Autosave, yeah. Like, when did we get it? We just got it, didn't we?
Bolt actions speak loud.
No, we got it a while ago. I think we got it a while ago. I can't believe I've done this. I'm so sad. We'll play as China again. But that is lay disappoint.
There's class warfare, all right, but it's my class, the rich class, that's making war. And we're winning.
Wait, we discovered a new source of oil? Oh, because we had already done it with the great person. Alright, so let's go look for some envoys. Queue them up. That seems like a good way to do it. Step away, you feel like you missed something. I have 4 crouching tigers. I just needed a 5th, and they were like really fast builds. I could have just bought one and gotten the achievement. So I screwed up. No achievement for us. It's fine. I am sad. I did a bad thing, guys. Uh-oh. Rip game. Rip game. Oh, it's back. How long is production time on that? 6? So maybe it only was 4 turns ago? Should we load? Should we load for the achievement? Can always load back. Let's load 192 or 191. Just to see. We can always reload and come back. Let's see if we can get that achievement. I assumed it had been building longer, but 6 turns for a field cannon means that it couldn't have changed that recently. It's probably going to take a while. Sorry, YouTube. Fast forward. You guys have a fast forward button. Just fast forward. I hope it doesn't totally crash my game. That'd be sad. So how are you guys? What's going on? What happened in the world today? Did I miss anything? Is everybody alive and safe? I think I crashed the game. All right, I'm going to pause the video then, and we'll just reload this on stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the interruption.